What's going on, guys? Max here for a really awesome video, and welcome back to some more Fortnite. So, in today's video, we are doing the Fnaf movie pizzeria recreation, part 2, also known as the finale for the pizzeria specifically. So, there's going to be a surprise at the end of the video, so stay tuned to see that happen. But basically, the pizzeria is done. Okay, it's amazing. And yeah. Alright, let's go. Um Alright, so okay, let's start. So we come on in and we have this beautiful entryway. Little sign here, two posters, a candy bucket, like weird stand thing. Over here we also have another poster, plus the phone looking, the phone boothy, or just in general, a landline phone, hooked up to the wall. Over here we have the counter, which I'm gonna save everything else as a surprise. And well, back here we got the popcorn, we got the cash register, and a little desk with prizes. But anyway, now we go through the welcome sign, and we are now in the main area. So this might have changed, or has changed drastically since the last time you guys have seen it. Over here is the same wall, nothing's changed about it. Back here, we still have these. I don't have the posters for Jazz Jackrabbit and Epic Classics out yet. But that might be a mini update, but it's nothing really big. One problem with my build, though, is that if you guys remember this event, what I just noticed, what I had noticed when rewatching the movie, is that the vent's not here. There's an arcade machine here. The vent is underneath this piece here. I'm trying to keep my head down so you guys don't fully see that section. But yeah, so it's supposed to go there. But I tried to do that, but it still wasn't working, so I just kept it this way. That's the only thing I don't like about this build. But still, we can still play with it. It's not a big deal. Anyways, boom! Welcome to the arcade. I have lights now. These will never get swapped out for the skee ball game or basketball game, whatever they were, sadly, because I've tried to make them countless times, but they still don't work, so... So over here, you have your games here, some arcade machines. This is where Abby hides, so like at one point she's hiding here, then she hides back here. So and then if you want that like cool shot where Foxy looks through the cracks, you could line yourself up here and Foxy, or like somebody could like play as like a fox skin and walk by. It would look pretty cool. Anyways, over here is a claw machine with an extra arcade machine. Some more arcade machines. This actually might be where she was hiding. But I don't know. But basically, jump in the ball pit. Flashbacks to last episode. Please don't get me, Spring Bonnie. So yeah, well, that's it for the arcade. Main area still looks nice. Our bucket to splash water on Freddy's feet. Oh my god. This keeps happening because I used props for the floor, and so besides that this entire stage should be wood. So Showtime works, so boop boop. Bop bop ba bop bop ba end of the show, folks. Aw, dang it. Okay, I'm actually gonna save that section for a bit later. I did actually add the connecting tunnel, so Oh my god, Pirates Cove is safe from that weird error thing. But basically, you got Pirates Cove here, yar har fiddly dee, being a pirate is all I can be. Yeah, okay. So, you got your camera looking out at you. We got the restrooms that you can never go inside of. Uh, let me in, I gotta pee. It's the middle of the night shift. Wait, what's this? Exotic butters. I'm just kidding. Uh, alright. Now back up onto Pirates Cove. Let's actually go through here. And this is the biggest room that's gotten the most updates in the last part. But basically, it is parts and service. So this is the best I could do. So, you got your stuff up there. A little workstation, so, build animatronics. There's motor oil, you know. And we actually have the costume pieces before, somebody got stuffed. Or 3 people. No. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 people, I think. So 5 people were stuffed here. you know. Except Carl the Breaking guy. His just eating away face was on the floor. Yeah, okay, you know what? We don't want to get into detail with that. Okay, so here's another workstation. More motor oil. Little part bins for like screws and stuff. Over here you can just oh my god, what? Why can't I pass? But basically, you could just go there. Oh crap, I left my cord over there. Oh no, I can't pass, I'm too fat. No, please, I just need my cord to wrap around an animatronic, please! So, you can go over here, game stuff. A little TV down there. Another little spot, and if you remember in the behind the scenes, there was a little skull head on the desk. So, to represent that, I have this weird little monster. Over here, we have our wonderful stuff here. We didn't get a lot of good shots of this anyway, so that's why it kind of looks bad. Okay. Now, you might have noticed this. So, from the last episode, I redesigned this head. And of course, this is the Torture Freddy thing, or the fan name is Shreddy Faz Chair. So you get locked in here. No, please, I was a good night guard. I know I stole the little Jackie plushie and the Spring Bonnie bobblehead from Secret of the Mimic off that desk, but I didn't mean to. So that's what happens if you do those things in Secret of the Mimic. Okay, so just some more stuff. Little exit to the roof exit. Over here is the tunnels again. And welcome back to this room. So now we actually have props in here as well as Ella. So don't touch that. Why? That's a Springlock suit. That scene can be recreated in here. Let's just say Willie Afton knows a few things about those things. The Springlock suits are painful, that's all I have to say. Yeah, Mr. Afton, I'm sorry for playing as you. It's fine. Why hasn't this video gotten copyrighted yet? I'm just kidding. Or demonetized. Because, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to get into detail. Now, who remembers the closet? Anyone? Yeah, I guess this thing's not memorable. But I've actually now decorated it, so Bonnie can now tower over you right here and be like, hello, little comrade, huh? Just get attacked. This still looks nice. You got buckets everywhere. Little cleaning supplies. Yeah. I would like to clarify that in the last episode I called the break-in guy who got killed by Foxy in that segment. I called him John, but it's actually Jeff. Really close to names. Yeah, okay. So yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that don't mind that. Okay, so this is actually the vent we see when Chica puts the cupcake inside the vent, and then it goes to the office. So to let you know, as I've explained in the previous episode, but if you didn't watch that, go check that out before or after this. I don't know. Fits in any place. But basically, I did full duct work in this place. So this thing connects up and like goes into the office, yada yada yada. Yeah, it's a full system. It's painful. So yeah. This room you guys are gonna love if you haven't seen the last episode. But this is the kitchen. It's finished. You know, it looks amazing. You know, you got your trash bin, your chair, you know, your little desk. Welcome to Freddy's. Want pizza? And then all of a sudden, Chica just pops out of nowhere. Pizza! You know, so you got your pots and pans hung up there. You got the cupcake fridge. You if you watch the movie, then you know. Flashbacks. Go check the previous episode to understand why I'm saying flashbacks to this. Yeah. This is a new part you guys have not seen. It's the connecting section that connects to the main dining room, the kitchen, and the security hallway. So, hold on. Let's go through this section. So, basically, over here we have our nice little loading dock area, you know. You know, you can just go through here and the other rooms. So to my knowledge, I just wanted to say, I know we're like so far in the video, but basically, this is the best layout I could get. You know what? Cut that part out. Anywho, let's just. Okay, welcome back to the security hall. And we're going to enjoy this because welcome back to the office. You might be asking yourselves, if you saw the last episode, where's the light bulb? So basically, I actually made it into a generator. So you flip that, if you can see on screen, it's pretty faint because it's on daytime mode, but like if you look at the door rim and you flick it, yeah. And basically when you turn it on, the light appears, and then I have some little lights stashed up in the roof. So I'm gonna keep that off. Boop. This actually leads outside. No plans for that area. Well, I think that covered the entire building. Well, that's surprising. But still, I do have a surprise for you all. So, I'm gonna do a amazing cutaway, by just swishing my screen. All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. Well, welcome to Sparky's. You know, Sparky's coffee shop. So, this is why the video took so long to put out. It wasn't just because, I worked on the pizzeria. It was because I was working on other movie locations. Which is why there might be a part 3 to this. Just showcasing the other locations. Well, let's just dive right on in. So, alright. Past the main entrance, you have your lovely booths, and, if you watch the movie, then you know MatPat reference. Hey, welcome to Sparky's. Can I set you folks up for some appetizers? Oh, we're not eating. You know, that whole section. So, yeah. Over here, just some more booths. You know, you got your, counter here. Payphone. A little board. And I'm gonna assume this is a bathroom, but because we never see it in the movie, Oh, and one thing I would like to mention with this build, I've based the entirety of Sparky's coffee shop that you guys see here, based off of behind the scenes movie photos I found on Google, as well as the Roblox Fractured Franchise game. So you know that's really useful. So thanks Fractured Franchise and probably all your devs. I can't remember all the devs. Anyways, so back here, you know, you got your like slushy machine, some condiments, some trays, a little fryer, I guess, and some cabinets. So you can just grab stuff from back here. Yeah. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with the less detailed. So, welcome to the manager's office with its wonderful locker here. Guess he be drinking a bit too much. Yar har, Foxy be his bestie friends. Uh, okay. So then, over here, just another bulletin board. His desk with no monitor, which sucks because guess they're not making enough money being the town's diner. I guess Freddy's outsold them. Haha. Rivalries. All right. So and the final part of this building that I really want to showcase that's cool is the kitchen. So it's really detailed. So over here we have like some benches. This prop man, I've used this thing like thousands of times in this map. I'm surprised I even still have it in here, but hey, it's accurate-ish, probably not. Okay, so over here you can go get your trays and salt, pepper, yeah. Over here's your grill, condiments. Over here we have probably like a pizza fryer. That's probably what it is. I can't think straight. But yeah, just a little shelf there. Another little kitchen stuff. Yeah. um, a little fryer again or oven. I don't know. Okay. I just want to say this building, man, it has thousands of exits. So let me bring you to the back here. I'm on the edge of the map. Ooh. Okay. So what I've noticed is that these are all the doors that lead to the outside from inside the building. Like, okay, so the first one here is that one that's like coming out of the wall in the pizzeria, coffee shop, like in the kitchen. Then this is the second one in the kitchen, right beside the bucket and the trays section. Over here is the hallway one. And over here's the manager's office. So, that leads into all that. Well, that's it for the video. Don't mind that gas station. Nobody cares about gas station. I'm a gas station. That hurt my feelings. Who cares? Anyways, so basically, that's it for this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed. If you guys want to see a part 3, let me know, and I will showcase other places like Afton's office, which is currently in development over there, Mike's house, and probably, well, that's really it. Yeah, Mike's house and Steve Ragland's office, Afton's office. Same people, same thing. Yeah. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. A like is always appreciated. If you like my content, make sure to absolutely subscribe. Subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!